Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do topic 26b, the remaining parts of principles of soil fertility, soil testing and fertilizer recommendation. The remaining parts of this topic, I have dealt the topic in previous lecture also, and today we are going to just finish the remaining parts. So in here we will discuss first of all what is soil health. Important, asked in previous years. Soil health is the state of soil meeting. Soil health is state of soil meeting its range of ecosystem functions as appropriate to its environment. In simple manner you can say it, the health of soil arises from favorable interactions of all soil components living, all soil components, that is living plus non-living, that belong together, as in that belong together, as in microbiota, plants and animals. So this is how will you define soil health. Soil health testing is next point. Soil health testing is pursued as assessment of this status, but tends to be confined largely on agronomic objectives, because what we see soil health as higher crop production, that is for agronomy, so we confine it largely to agronomic objectives. Soil health depends upon soil biodiversity. Soil health depends upon soil biodiversity and can be improved by soil management especially by care to keep protective living covers on soil and by natural, that is carbon containing soil amendments. How can it be improved? By soil management, especially by care to keep protective living covers on soil, such as green mulching or some cover crops, and by natural carbon containing soil amendments. Moving on to the next point. The term soil health is used to describe state of soil in health is used to describe state of soil in number 1, sustaining plant and animal productivity, sustaining plant and animal productivity. So it teach what? Agronomic focus. Sorry. Enhancing soil biodiversity. Enhancing soil biodiversity. This is what? Ecological focus. Maintaining and enhancing water and air quality. Maintaining and enhancing water and air quality. Air quality, soil aeration. That is why air is here. This is what? Environmental or climate focus. Good soil aeration, good water capacity of soil, water holding capacity of soil is to sustainable environment, supporting human health and habitation. Human health and habitation. And next one is sequestering carbon. This thing has been added due to our high carbon pressure. So these are the things which is used to describe the state of soil. Sorry. So this was all about soil health. Now what is soil health card? Soil health card. I hope you all have heard somewhere about this. It was a scheme launched by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare in 2015. SHC Soil Health Card is a printed report that a farmer will be handed over for each of his holdings. And soil health card provides two sets of fertilizer recommendation for 6 crops, including recommendation of organic manures. It will contain status. It will contain status of soil with respect to 12 parameters. So what are those 12 parameters? I will discuss here, and you should know this. It is also important, asked in previous year. Keep making notes, it will help. Your notes are your Brahmastra. Most of the question, more than 90% of the question will be directly asked from your notes you are going to make from this series. So keep making notes. First of all, we have got macronutrients, macronutrients. It will give details of N, P and K. It will give details of some micronutrients also. B, Zn, Fe, Cu, Mn. Give details of secondary nutrients, that is S. Some physical parameters also. That will be pH, electrical conductivity, organic carbon. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are the 12 parameters soil health card going to discuss. Next point you can write, it will advise dosage of fertilizers and needed soil amendments to farmer. Advise doses, how much dose you have to add N, how much dose you have to add P, and how much dose you have to add K. It will advise doses to farmers. About fertilizers and soil amendments. So this was about soil health card. Hope you all understand it. Now moving on to the next one. Previous question was asked, very important question. That was impact of short and long duration varieties on deterioration of soil health. How short and long duration varieties deteriorate soil health. So first of all we will see short duration. How short duration varieties deteriorate soil health. Number one, first point is, a short duration variety requires high fertilizer for growing quickly. Short duration crops require high fertilizers to grow quickly. So what it does is highly impact soil. It impacts soil very much. They are harvested quickly. Which can lead to exposure of soil quickly. As they are harvested quickly, the soil is exposed very quickly. That will lead to erosion and hence deteriorate soil health. And frequent tillages in short duration varieties, as they are grown in short duration tillage, also lead to soil deterioration. Next point, as short duration are very much, this is the next point, short duration very much dependent on pesticides and weedicides, so they also affect soil health. And they need high amount of irrigation, so runoff can be problem, and runoff also causes which causes erosion. So these are some of the points through which you can express yourself that how short duration varieties deteriorate soil health. Now moving on to long duration varieties. How long duration varieties deteriorate soil health. Effect of long duration varieties or long duration crops. They keep on extract same nutrients for longer period and deteriorate soil nutrient health. Soil nutrient health is deteriorated. Why? Because suppose you have grown a long duration variety, so it will keep on taking one type of nutrients from soil for longer periods. So what will happen in soil? The particular nutrients which are being taken by this plant will be in deficient and rest will be in high amounts. So it creates a nutrient imbalance in soil. Now moving on, roots go deep and extract more moisture and impact soil health. Roots go deep and extract more moisture impacting soil health. And often we see that the roots of long duration crop roots are often economically viable, so they are used. So what happens, farmers tend to pull these roots and it creates erosion. It avoid next point, avoid quicker crop rotations. Deep tillage after harvesting can be problem. So these are some of the effects of long duration crops. Now moving on to next topic. It has been also asked in the previous years, an important one, that is role of biofertilizers in soil fertility in sustainable agriculture. Role of biofertilizers fertilizers in soil fertility and sustainable agriculture. Important as in previous years. Improve nutrient uptake. Improvement in plant nutrition. Better water retention and drought tolerance. Fungi is water economy of plant as it retains water, and we all know that many of the fungi are biofertilizers. Improves hydraulic conductivity of root and lower soil water potential. What biofertilizers do? Improve hydraulic conductivity of roots at lower soil water potentials. So what it does, it helps in absorption of water. When there is low water is present, low soil water potential is there, then also due to as we have used biofertilizers, they will help our roots to absorb that water. Better uptake of waters by plants. Better uptake of water by plants. Now moving on to the next point. Better soil structure. Better soil structure. Example we can cite by mycorrhizal fungi. What happens here? The external hyphae of the fungi holds soil particle together. External hyphae are conductive for formation of microaggregates, are helpful in formation of microaggregates. So microaggregates enhances the soil structure, directly tapping carbon resources of plant to soil. It helps in directly tapping carbon resources of plants to soil. It helps in, next point, fortifying of soils. Fortification or fortifying of For example, we can, for first point, you can see aquatic cyanobacteria provides natural growth hormones. Aquatic provides natural growth hormones, proteins, vitamins, minerals to the soil. Ajectobacter inhibit spread of soil borne diseases like pythium and Ajectobacter inhibits spread of soil borne diseases. Example you can give of pythium, etc. Moving on to the next point. Improving sustainability. Biofertilizers also helps in improving sustainability is by strengthening soil profile, don't pollute water resources, less pollution of water resources. In fact, biofertilizers don't pollute water resources, whereas the commercial fertilizers highly pollute water resources. They do not have any side effects, no side effects. So these were some of the role of biofertilizer in soil fertility and achieving sustainable agriculture. Moving on to the next topic, also asked in previous year, that is harnessing synergy between water and nutrients. For high crop productivity. So how will you approach this answer? I will start by water as well as nutrients are very important for crop productivity. These two are needed to given to crops at correct times to increase productivity. Water and nutrients are needed to given to crops at correct times to increase productivity. Water availability is a decisive factor for nutrient uptake. Decisive factor for nutrient uptake in plants. Water stress leads to low nutrient uptake and decreasing fertility. But water stress leads to low nutrient uptake and hence decreasing fertility. Example of the soils having low water or water stressed soils, where the plants are not able to get proper or absorb proper amount of nitrogen from soil. Soil supplied nutrients will be taken up by plants only when soil supplied nutrients will be taken up by plants only when sufficient soil solution allows, mass flow and diffusions to nutrients of roots. Mass flow and diffusion to nutrients of roots. We all know that roots absorb. I will also teach you. Well, I will give go to plant physiology. Here what happens, so roots uptake nutrients by two methods, mass flow and diffusion. But due to low water quantity or water stressed conditions, root is not able to uptake those supplied nutrients because of low mass flow and diffusion process. Moving on to the next point. And what happens vice versa also, poor soil fertility also limits the ability of plant, limits ability of plants to efficiently use water. So without water, plants are not able to efficiently use nutrients, and without nutrients or fertility, plants are also not not ready to efficiently use water. So both are very important, and the synergy between both needs to be there. It can help production in dry areas with proper management. With proper synergy or proper management of water and nutrients, we can grow well our crops in dry areas also. Good production in dry areas, and can lead to sustainable production. So what needs to be done? How can we get a synergy of water and nutrients? Measures, or what needs to be done? What measures we will take? Proper irrigation scheduling, genetic improvement of plants that can help to better use of water and nutrients. From fertilizer management in soils with low nutrient. Fertilizer management in soils with low nutrient. Need to reduce water losses. And we need to do sustainable management, especially in dry areas. Sustainable management, that is integrated nutrient management, proper irrigation scheduling, everything we need to do. So this was all for the topic. Hope you all understand well. Keep making notes, keep revising your notes, it will help. If you like it, please press the like button. For any queries, do comment, do share and subscribe. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.